doing? Give me a big hello if you have a cup of coffee, maybe some good breakfast. If you're from somewhere else, then it might be, I don't know, maybe nighttime if you're in Australia. Yes, Steven is saying that he's around Australia area. So, Joe, Van, cup of cappuccino. Yeah, I got my cup of coffee here as well. Right now for me, though, it's, what is it, like 2:30? Yeah, 2:30. So, still Thomas from Germany. Rick from Brisbane, if I'm saying that correctly. Quinn as well. Rod, Remus. Hey, Remus, nice to have you here again. Remus, I wasn't sleeping at all either. Don't worry, I went to sleep last night at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and Barbara, I see as well. We got a good agenda. We called together this flash webinar because I've been talking. I know a lot of people probably came out yesterday to some of our events yesterday, but we've been talking quite a bit to, if you know, Jason X and Jeff Baer, two rock stars, have been doing some awesome stuff in the offline space. Jeff, I was just talking with him, and crazy things. He signed a client that's paid him, Jeff, was it $1,000 a week?
$1,000 a week to manage their online program, which the principal part was the product we're going to show shortly.
Wow, that's now that's amazing. So, you know, if you sign up just one of those clients, that could be your whole business, and you're going to be living comfortably. You're not going to be hitting those 50K a month goals, but you're going to be doing just well. So I know Jason and Jeff both have a very good agenda for us. So we're gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna pass on the mic. Welcome, Jason and Jeff. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
And I know you got a good agenda for us. You know, if you want to kind of go over exactly what I know also the company that you signed up, Jeff. It's about an $18 million company.
Did
right?
$18 million a year in sales. I guess you know what.
And it's a remodeling client.
A home remodeler in a $200 billion market. So. You know, I managed. They came to me and asked me to manage their online world. They were so visible in this market that if there was a product or a service or any type of marketing that could be done online, they didn't have to look for it. It found them. So they brought me in and said, you know, we need you to, you know, help guide us through this maze and tell us what we should do. And really at the end of it, I said, you know, these are all great. You know, I had people from like City Search and lead generation companies and everybody contacting me. But my big problem with all of those was they all involved us investing into their website, and I had a fundamental flaw with that. Not that that wasn't a component of our marketing efforts, but I believe that every business that the website is is their #1 online asset. So my challenge was to figure out a way to improve their online asset. You know, in the home remodeling business, it's really about lead generation, and you know, we were experts at it. You know, we had a call tracking system, so we really knew when somebody was contacting us off of a newspaper ad, a direct mail piece, when an inquiry came in off of the website, and we were using unique tracking numbers, so we really had an excellent metric of what was a lead worth to us? So, you know, a typical sale was.
So figure out how much the lead is worth. Okay.
Well,
and yeah, I mean, because that's what we focus on a ton as well with when I'm talking with our group is, hey, you know, what niche are you going to be focused on, but also what about the leads? You know, different leads are worth different dollar amounts as well. And so how long have you guys been developing this? You've been using this for 2 years, I think, when I was talking with you, Jason.
Over 2 years. We've been using
So this is tried and tested. Yeah, I see people already getting very excited. Remus said, exactly, Enrique, you're killing me. Where's the buy button? Because I know you only bring quality people and products. We haven't even gotten into anything, so this is going to be exciting. I'm ready. We got a jam-packed agenda as Jason and Jeff are launching in now 24 minutes. So we want to give you some value and a little bit of a demo before then and show you exactly what they prepared for our group here. So if you guys want to get right into it,
I'm ready.
Then let's get rocking and rolling.
Okay.
You know, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us. So I told you the story that I made the decision that I needed to come up with a way to make our website the dominant website. As a lover of WordPress, I said, boy, wouldn't it be great if I could come up with a way to take all of the jobs that this home remodeler had done and not just throw them on a map, but add custom post or page functionality to it. You know, like all online marketers, you know, we were writing the same old articles. 5 reasons to replace your windows. 3 reasons to upgrade your bathroom. But at the end of the day, that content it was challenging to write and became very stale. And, you know, I spent time in the call center with our representatives, and people kept saying, well, we'd like to see, it wasn't just that they wanted to see pictures of projects, but they wanted to see pictures of projects in their neighborhood. So that's what hatched the idea for me to create this plugin over 2 years ago. Now, Enrique, you touched upon it in the fees that I was paid. My experience is people in this service business are running their businesses, and they don't have the time to do the maintenance, and that's where your list comes into play, because this is just ripe with opportunity for them, for your people to not only install this plugin on their clients' websites, but to charge them recurring monthly fees to manage the content. And it's going to be a really excellent system. The interesting thing was, because I was the quote-unquote webmaster for this company, I actually had other offliners find the website, call in, and say, I need to talk to your webmaster. I need to talk to your webmaster, because they all wanted in on the plugin. So your list is going to find tremendous value in this.
And I like the recurring. That's one of the things that I really liked was recurring, because what I've been trying to also shift people and a lot of the things that we're talking about within the SqueezeMobi community is how to shift from those one-off payments to getting an actual recurring income, passive income stream, so we could build real businesses that can then also later be sold for maybe a couple $1 million by having a client base that's recurring. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's get right in.
I think Enrique, the great thing about this plugin is everybody's out there pushing SEO, pay-per-click, and reputation management. This is something that 99.99% of the people have never seen before. So when your crew goes and starts showing this to their customers, new, existing, and potentially new, people are just blown away with it. So, I'm showing a slide right now. My problem was my home remodeling company, which was in the suburbs of Chicago, wasn't in Chicago, but they worked in a 60-mile radius from the city. So I had to develop a system that actually allowed them to show their breadth and their reach. So you got a little screenshot of what it looks like on their website, and you'll see how it plots all over the map, and I'll show you a site in a minute, a live site. But not every pin point that you see on a map is not just a pin, but when clicked on it, a custom bubble pops open, and then you can click for more details on the job. A lot of this, we've already covered, and I want to make sure that your people see the actual plugin in the site. But this, this will give everybody a reason who's not currently using WordPress to switch over to WordPress. So, people who will want access to this plugin, who may be running just a traditional HTML site, they're going to need to buy websites from your people just to use the plugin. This plugin only works with WordPress.
So can I ask just a quick question? So basically, what we're doing, and this is kind of a little bit of a leading question because I know the answer to this, but installing this on a client's website, right, on WordPress as a WordPress plugin, and they're right there, they kind of have a portfolio inside of a map. So you could see even the density of the work, especially for like real estate agents. Like you had a client that's a remodeler, and it's like, okay, it builds all of that social proof when someone hits that website, and now they know that they're an experienced.
Well,
I had to mute Jason because I had to mute Jason just for a second because it was messing up a little bit of the sound. But yeah, basically building kind of almost that portfolio and that social proof, which then allows them to drive a ton more leads as well.
Well, the greatest thing is when we actually ramped it up with the home remodeler, who has over 7,000 jobs listed on their map currently.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually, I had a crew of people, who went back to 1984 and started inputting jobs, okay? So we had some, if people weren't answering phones, we were aggressively chasing it. One of the things that was great about it was for some of these longer tail keywords, and we were able to really do great things, because in the Chicago marketplace, everybody wants home remodeling Chicago, but if you could also pick up the surrounding suburbs, we were just naturally writing posts, new bathroom, Highland Park, kitchen remodel, Buffalo Grove, and these are some of the local cities that every post was unique. Every post had, we were naturally able to write about, we used a certain kind of cabinet with a granite countertop. And the great thing about this is everybody has challenges writing these articles about 5 reasons. But when you can just sit and look at pictures and just naturally talk about it and use keywords, that's going to be safe in Google for years and years and years to come. I had one person say to me, this is really going to change the way that businesses manage and operate their websites for years to come. So, and I want to get this out there. One of the great things about this is I took, with all this posting, we took the website, and we're currently at a page rank of 4. So, it's all good stuff. A lot of this in this slide we've already covered, so I'm sure people are, chomping at the bit to see it. So, real quick, for your group, I think that there's an ability here to make 15 times to 400 times your initial investment with one sale. I think it's easy for them to charge $150 to install it on a website. I mean, I told you I managed a portfolio for $1,000 a month, and I wasn't even doing the work, okay? I managed a crew of people, but I think that there's going to be people who add 5 jobs a month, and there's going to be people who want to add 100 jobs a month. So,
and so this is all in WordPress, right? So it's just it's just basically how easy is this for
it's real
people
easy.
to work with?
It's real easy, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. You know, I initially developed this plugin for people in a service industry because they're people who work away from their office, but we touched upon real estate agents, and you know, I'm going to tell you, I got a little family blog with my wife and my 5-year-old and my 7-year-old, and I've got it installed on my family blog, and we're plotting locations on a map to show, you know, the places that we've traveled as a family. You know, I was
So this could be with also multiple uses. It doesn't have to be necessarily with just jobs that
no, it could
people,
be anything.
it could be with locations that let's say if there's like different branches of maybe like a restaurant that has a couple restaurants in the area. It's not a franchise per se, but just has a couple places in the area as well. Things like that, right?
It can be used as that. I've got I'm working on a site where we're blogging about concert venues in Chicago and, you know, different shows where we have an affiliate program, you know, with one of the large ticket companies. So people need to use their imagination and take it far beyond the list that you see on the screen. So I'm giving you a screenshot right here of how it worked on the home remodeling.
Yep.
You know, for us, we you know, everything, you can have unlimited categories. So type is a category, and then as the admin, you're able to add custom labels to your custom post type. So for us, we wanted to make sure we were using keywords. And, you know, in the home remodeling business, Craft made, you know, Moen, Dull Tile, those were brand names. And I made sure that everything had a date because I wanted to ensure that every post was different. The other great thing I did was I wanted to develop a system because our home remodeler was very protective of their client base. So you have the ability in the back end to plot the pin on the map, but then you just simply swipe out the street address and it just gives a general location, yet on the map over to the right, it will actually plot a physical location. And we just naturally wrote a paragraph or two, you know, did some interlinking, got a little bit of social sharing here, and, you know, the default of the plugin is 1 image per post, but we have a built-in gallery, which will run through a slider. So for us, you know, it was unfortunate we didn't have as many pictures back to 1984 as we would have liked, but we actually got a little creative and just started using some image galleries to represent the type of work that could be done. So this is an example of the home remodeler. And here is a real estate agent who used it, and I was blown away by this agent's parent company, because every time she listed a property, she had to register, you know, she had to build her own website for that property to be specific to that property. It went into an MLS system that was the same as every other agent's MLS system. And I said, this is crazy. How are you gonna outrank your competition when you've got 42 websites and then your main website's not even your website? So by us taking all that functionality and putting it into our own website, what we've done is, and this is one of the big buzzwords, is she's becoming an authority in the local market. So, the more she posts, that content isn't on a third-party website like the MLS. It's on her personal website. So her categories are a little bit different than the home remodeler, and we were actually able to, show the list price, the sold price, and unlike the home remodeler, this agent wanted to list the address. So we've got both sides of that covered. I'm going to take that slide away because your people will do it. I want to take your people over to a real website if I could. Okay. So here you're seeing a live website. Okay, which is this is actually one of Jason's themes, and this website really allows any offliner to get up and running. Okay, it's got a contact form built into it where leads are managed in an admin area, and really clean, mobile-friendly theme. Okay, and up here you will see in your neighborhood. Okay, so I'm going to display a map, and now you're looking at a. This is just a fake company that I've set up. And you'll see an actual live map for Chicago, and here I was having some fun with this. I was wrote a little post about the Great Chicago Fire, which, if you're not from Chicago, happened in 1893, and it was started by a cow. But so, and it burnt most of the city down. But you'll see, for somebody in the flood damage business, we got through fires, floods, and mold remediation. So I can click through here on the map, and this is also real important. Every webmaster's challenge with the website is to improve user engagement, get people to stay on the website longer, and to, so all of this is just naturally makes people want to click on, oh, I want to read about the Great Chicago Fire. So they will click on this, and it will pop up. And so, it was in the category fire, and for, once again, these labels are customizable by the user. And here I'm using the optional slider. Okay. Here's some built-in social sharing. So I don't believe I'm logged in, but the ability to have something that can one click go to Facebook and be on somebody's and their timeline ready to be shared with their friends is extraordinarily powerful. And everywhere within the theme, we're featuring, the contact form as well. So, at any point in time, you can go back to the map. If somebody wants to just look at mold remediation, here they can, okay? And always underneath the map, by the way, the user gets to control the map, the center point, the height, the width, and we also have this interactive, where somebody, I don't know that I have anything in here.
And Jeff, do you want to get in the back end, because I know we only have 5 minutes, and
Sure.
I know people are going to be a little upset if they don't get in on the dime sale as well.
All right, real quick. So when you add it uploads like any normal WordPress plugin. You have to activate the licensing. So this is a panel, one panel that helps you configure your map, and then the real trick is just naming your job type, okay? But then when you want to add a job, well, here, actually, let me take you to an existing job since it's all populated. So here, Here, mold at Wrigley Field. So I write a traditional, here's my post title, here's my slug, everything that you do. So you see in here in the URL, jobs. Well, you set that once in your settings, and then here's some basic text. Off to the right, you select the category. Okay, you get an option here to add the categories. I add a featured image. I add a H2 title. I plot the address. Okay, a separate street, city, state, and zip, and country. I click lookup, and then that would normally populate this field, which automatically inputs the coordinates. And I have the ability to add some custom labels here. So the primary image that pops up in the balloon is set by the featured images, and the other images in the slider go into what I call the geo gallery. Okay, so it's really that simple. Okay, it's writing a post like you always write a post. And so let me go and take you to this post. And here's the post.
Wow.
Okay, and you'll notice because I'm in the category mold remediation, underneath, here's basement mold in another city that's located by me. So that's the power of the plugin. Is it gives people who are naturally challenged with content. Now I find that the one thing every business owner can talk about is their business. So let me show you one more thing real quick here, because this is.
Well, I know we have 3 minutes. So what I wanted to also get into some of the bonuses. I know you're giving away this, but that we kind of convinced you and Jason to give us some bonuses just for the SqueezeMobi group. So I wanted, if you can go into that. And one other bonus that I definitely wanted to mention, we're going to be doing a live call next week with Jason and Jeff on the 27th, just for people who get this. And I'm going to be going over step by step how to set up mobile marketing campaigns. And this is something we've been working on lately, but step by step as well. From getting the QR code in the store to getting the landing page up, incorporating with SMS, and setting the whole thing up for clients. So that's as a bonus that I wanted to get for you guys. Now, maybe if you could give some of the bonuses that you're.
I think Jason was gonna be the one to share that, and I think you had to mute his. Yep.
Hey, Jason, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, yep. Great. Jeff, can you pull up the link for the consultant theme, the live demo?
I do not have that link.
If you have it, I can make you the presenter, Jason. Okay.
Okay. Oh, let me just hold on. Let me just drop it to you real quick.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So. I mean, that theme I was really excited about when we were talking about it last night, and I know you've kind of rolled that out, and people have been getting great results with it. And I mean, that's your specialty, is what you do, and especially because people are, what we have here within the SqueezeMobi community. Yeah, everyone does consulting for clients. So go ahead.
Yeah, the great thing about the consultant theme, it puts you in business right away. I mean, it's one-click install, so you literally have a complete consultant website up and going, within the next 60 seconds. So if you ever feel like not having a professional website is kind of holding you back, from being a consultant or talking to local businesses, this consultant theme is going to get you up and going right away and give you a professional image. It's currently for sale on the Warrior Forum for $17, I believe, which is more than this WSO. So you're getting a bonus which is more than the dime sale on the WP Mapfolio. And if you look at the live sales thread, you'll see there's actually tons of comments of people that purchased this consultant theme and has really kind of exploded their business and not looked back ever since. Hey, I dropped that live link if you can pull that up and show them.
Okay, and I know that I think it has just gone live. So I want to just make sure that everyone gets in. The link doesn't work yet. The link is SqueezeMobi.com/JasonX. Okay? And let me know when it's live, guys. I know you're testing it. Supposedly it's not working yet, so maybe a couple more seconds. Just want to make sure. Ronald's comment just made my day. I'm spending more time with SqueezeMobi than with my wife, so that just made my day, Ronald. All right, let's see. Is it working? Can you also test it out, Jason? I just want to make sure that everyone gets in at right at the beginning of the dime sale. Let me figure this out. Let me make sure that. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm going to test it out on my end as well. All right, and if that link doesn't work, try also this link. That's the second link, but it's not working for me yet as well. So are you guys live? Jason, just wanted to kind of double check on that. Or Jeff.
I don't know.
Because it's at okay. All right, so it seems to be not working yet, but I'll make sure that everyone gets in there. So what you get this entire plugin that you could use with your clients. Jeff has been charging $4,000 a month. He had the remodeling client, and you get the mobile consultant theme. We're throwing in a bonus to do a bonus session that's going to be how to set up an entire mobile marketing campaign with our themes. So if you have one of our themes, that's going to be very, very useful for you that we haven't rolled out to the SqueezeMobi community yet. So this is just for Jason right now. And it's not working just yet. So let's. This is JV Zoo. And it is not working just yet. I am guessing that Jason is trying to go in the back end and make sure that it's going to be working in a second. So just bear with us because this is for $9.90, an amazing package, but it is on a dime sale, and we are going to be limiting the bonuses. So let's see once it starts working, just to make sure that everyone can get in on this. Okay. The offer will last. I think that they probably have maybe like 7 days, but the bonuses will be, as of now. Maybe the server crashed. Johan is right. I don't know. Maybe we crashed the server just by everyone trying to go there, and it froze JV Zoo up. But the bonuses right now will only be on the live call. Okay, so just want to make sure that everyone kind of knows that, and it is Christmas time, so it is frozen. As well, do you want to go over the OTO a little bit, Jeff? I don't know if you have if you can demo anything from that, or if you don't have the links to that.
Well, involved, people will be presented with an opportunity to, the dime sale includes a license to operate the plugin on a single site, but the OTO includes an unlimited developer's license and the theme that the damage restoration website is using with the integrated contact system. So it's an unlimited theme license, unlimited developer license. I've got a, there's another nifty tool in the for people who take advantage of the OTO that is a desktop application which will, and data for the United States that will allow them to, here, let me see if I can show them a page, because this is actually really slick.
Okay, yeah, show that to us. All right, let's see that.
Hang on a second. It's
cool.
It's not formatting. Let's see.
Everyone's saying that JVZoo crashed. So yeah. I mean, we do. It has happened before. You know it. We have crashed a few sites, and I always love it when we crash something. I don't know if that's the case this time, but. But it could be. It could be.
Also included with the Enrique. Also included with the front end offer for everybody is a speed draw video that can be private labeled by your people, so they will have the native file and they can have a video that kind of shows, people what the plugin is all about, and designed to help them sell the service to their people.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Those videos are getting quite popular right now. I see a lot of people using those with different clients, and something to kind of distinguish yourself as well. All right, so hey Jason, are you there? Jason actually disappeared on us, so not sure, but yeah, do you want to have people scan that QR code at least so you could show them? Yep. So I do want everyone to pull out their phone so that they can see that this is actually mobile responsive. I wouldn't bring anything to you that is completely non-mobile. We wanted to make sure that it is mobile responsive. So pull out your phones right now and scan it so you can play around with it. You can kind of really feel it. All right, Johan said that he already scanned it. I see other people. Can you take your Skype down because people won't be able to scan it? If you want to pause your screen share, then if you pause it, then you could bring up your Skype and just let this be up there so people can scan it and they can play around with it. Then you can throw up your Skype or
Is my
whatever.
Skype down now?
Yep. You're good. You're good. All right, so let's see. Who scanned it? Who's got it scanned? And I know that it's still not live. It's still not live, so all right. All right. Ooh, Bernie said main WS or JVZoo buy button is live. Okay. Is it live? Guys, can you confirm that it is live for other people that have been trying to refresh the page? I will try to refresh the page as well, and let's see if it's working. Let's see if it's live. All right, and let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I'm not sure if it is. I'm still waiting on JVZoo, and I will let you know. Kerr said, is it for the U.S. only? No, you could use this.
Well,
Go ahead.
the plugin is not for the U.S. only. Basically, if you can geoplot it, it can if you can get the coordinates, then it's you can plot it on the map. So I set up a demo for somebody last week that we had no problem generating a map for Ireland.
Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. All right, so it is not live yet, I guess. From what I could so from what I could tell, so it is not live yet. So
Jason's telling me if you refresh it, it's live.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Jason said that it is. So let me refresh it as well, and we'll figure that out. I'm waiting for it to load, and it is being slow. So it is being slow. So I am not sure what is going on. And if we have the correct link, I don't know. Let's see. I think we should though. Let me just make sure that we do have the right link. Avi, please check this. Please check what Joel is saying. Yeah, please check that. And if it is, then
I have, Enrique, I just refreshed it in the new browser, and I have a buy button. So I see it live.
Okay, give me one. I'm still, all right. Can you switch the slide? Can you switch the slide? And yeah, my connection is timing out as well, so I do not. Can you can you go to the PowerPoint?
Sure, I can.
Because I want everyone. Otherwise, people won't get the bonuses if they don't. Let's see what's going on here, and I want to just.
I was able to see the buy button a minute ago from the computer I'm at. So my guess is we've hit their server hard.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me just make sure that this affiliate link works, okay? Give me a second, guys. I will make sure that this works. My JVZoo is being real freaking slow, and I don't know what's wrong with JVZoo. The Warrior Forum it might be a problem with JVZoo, guys, because I can't even log into my JVZoo account. So, yep, other people. I think it's a problem with JVZoo actually. And Keith, if you tried another affiliate link, then honestly, I would clear your cookies. Otherwise, you might not get our bonuses. So if you want our bonuses, then just saying. And I finally got into JVZoo, but it's still. What? All right, 1 second. Let me do. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right, one second. Yeah, not even my JVZoo. That was a big sneeze. Yeah, I'm sneezing a ton because I don't know what's going on here, and I'm not liking it one bit. I am not liking it one bit. Let's,
This is what happens when you develop a plugin and hold on to it for 2 years.
All right, maybe we're going to have to develop our own platform. What do you guys think? So people can buy from our own platform that is going to work. Let's see. All right. What is going on here? What is going on here? I have no idea, but I will stay with you. I'm waiting for this to kind of load up and see, and I can't even get into. The problem is I can't even get into JVZoo, which I'm not sure then what is going on. Yep. Now it crashed Fred's Fred's Safari crash. All right, let's this product. All right, what is going on? Huh. Well, I guess Avi, these affiliate links seem to work. I don't think it's the problem with the affiliate link. I honestly think it's a problem with JVZoo now, because supposedly it's live, but I think it's a problem with JVZoo. If you can message me and see, I don't know what. Can you maybe message John? I don't know if they do, if he does JVZoo support as well. But if yes, okay. All right. And because I want to make sure that everyone is taken care of. And I can still not working. Evelyn, I see that it's still not working. All right, well, since it's not working, how about this? How about we give you some other good stuff as well while we're waiting for this to get fixed up, because this is gonna hopefully. Chris said, "Attaboy." All right. Because this might take a few minutes before this, and I see a lot of people are asking, what does this do again? So let me just go over it. And so far, a lot of people are worried about the price going up. It's not. I don't think there is that much because it's not working for any affiliates. So it might go up like 5 cents, but that's about it. Okay. We'll make sure that for now, because I know it's on a dime sale. Let me try to do something with that while we're still on the call. I understand that JVZoo. Unfortunately, I do not think this is in either our or Jason's or Jeff's control. So.
Enrique, while your people are refreshing, can I just go through the PowerPoint and a few slides here for a second again?
Sure.
So actually what I want to do is I want to pull up this website. And so again, what's happening here in the dashboard is we're adding a, every WordPress theme has posts and pages. What makes the power behind this plugin is that it adds a custom post type. So this custom post type is configured when you first activate the license. So let me give everybody a look at this. Okay, I real quickly, I type in an address of where I want my map to be centered to. I click on this button. It goes, grabs the latitude and longitude. I hit accept. I choose my my zoom level, and we recognize that everybody's using different themes, and not the widths and the are different from theme to theme. So you get to actually control the map width, the map height. You can choose to not display a legend. If you're a vinyl siding company and all you do is vinyl siding, you can still plot locations to a map and not display a legend. You can have a legend width. Another thing I didn't even show in this presentation is we have stock icons by default for the first few categories, but if you want to use your own icons, you can go and in the, I'll show you where that's controlled, in their categories. When you create a category, you can upload your own image, which will be your own personal icon. Back to the configurations, you can choose to show all your pins. If you select this, then the default view shows all the pins in one color, and then the categories, the pins will change colors based upon category when you click on it in the legend. You can have your filter by name. We recommend, this is controlling the map bubble information. So when you clicked on the map, this is what a map bubble is. Okay, so when the plugin comes in installed, we have a recommended picture size, which is pre-configured here, and then also for the related projects underneath, again, we have pre-configured this for optimal, but people do have the ability to control it. This is where you control your slug, your keyword. We always so when I have a post, you'll notice my URL is the domain name /jobs. So that is controlled and set right here. Okay, and we recommend using in this first field a keyword. So if you're a real estate agent, this might be properties. If you're a remodeler, it might be remodels. It can be tailored to the individual, and then what happens is when you configure this, it adds the name here. So when you first install this, the pin is here, but this is blank, and then when you save this for the first time, then it will name your slug for your custom post type. I have an option here that that for people, I had a real estate agent who wanted to show up for every one of her posts. So let me save these changes. And let me refresh this screen here. You'll notice now I added that by Enrique, so that universally adds that to any title. So it's optional, you don't have to use it, but the agent wanted to make sure that her name was crawled on many pages. so that's why I added that functionality to it. Let me show you the privacy setting is when you...
Hey, I think supposedly it's working now. All right. So it's working out great. All right, let's if you go back to the page. All right. So thank you all, number one, for being very patient with us, okay? Thank you so much for being patient with us. It means a lot because this was a snafu that cost you all 25 minutes of your time, and I see that attendance did not really go down, meaning that you all stayed with us, and that really means a lot. For that, I know it is still on a dime sale, and that's just the pricing that was already set up, and we can't, unfortunately, change that. So sorry that it went up by 5 cents already. I hope you could forgive that for us. I hope that will be forgivable. But just go to SqueezeMobi, okay? Oh, no. It's getting a bad page again. No, please. Is everyone else getting it? Or is the buy button not loading, or there's still problems? I got really excited because I don't know what's going on. Wait, is it working, or page not loading still? What the hell is... I want to throw these technology, these computers out, out the window. I got excited for a second, and some people got it, some people can't, and it's being really slow. So I don't know. Okay, keep going with the plugin. Just if you go back with the demo, just try to keep on refreshing it. Thank you for sticking with us. Let's. All right. All right. If you product cannot be what the.
It seems like it's in a minute, Enrique. I see. Yeah, I'm reading the comments. Some people are in, some people aren't, and.
All right. Well, let's. I see it's working for me here, but I don't know. Okay. All right. So yeah, if you could just cover it again.
Sure. So where I was in showing, so you get to the ability, and this is the screen where you set up. So you should literally be able to configure your map in a matter of under 10 minutes, and then on the custom post in this in the flood restoration company, you'll notice that by default, every custom post, for this industry, we listed insurance company and date. So down in the settings is I have the ability to add what I call custom labels. So I'll add a new custom label right here. It's added. So now I get to also choose if that will only show on the page as well as the bubble. So if I leave this unselected, it will show on the custom post or page, but it will not show in the bubble. So, I also have the ability, I recognize a lot of people have their own social sharing buttons already on the site. So all they have to do is uncheck this, and you can choose if they appear at the beginning or at the end of the post. And I'm using the slider. You have to check this to activate the slider. And I have found in my experience that the best is to use I like to use 300 wide by 225 images, and I will hit Save Changes. And let me go back to an actual job. Everybody up here, you see Project ID. This was something that I needed to add for the home remodeler who did 7,000 jobs because we needed a system internally to be able to search our own post. So this is hidden from public view, but it allows people to use job numbers and things of that nature in their post. So let's also assume that this is an important customer that I don't want to show their address. After I plot their address, so first you enter the street, city, state, zip, and then you hit look up. It will populate the location field. All I do is I come back here, I swipe that out, I'm still plotted, and you guys will remember a moment ago I added a new label called demo. So I will just have a little fun here and say JV Zoo, please work. I will update this post. I will view my job. And you'll now notice that that new field where we added that custom label has been added here. So for my real estate client, she has a listing price, sold price, close date, and she's really customized this to her specific needs, which anybody can do. The other important thing that I want you to see is when I swiped out that street address, it's not appearing here. But if you go back to the map, and let me zoom in, here it is again. So that's it. So JV Zoo, please get your act together and start working for Enrique's people, because time is valuable.
Yeah, I did see some people got in, but not everyone. So I see some people being able to get in, but not everyone can get in. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see how this ends up working.
So Enrique, back to the types of people that can use this plugin is pretty much anybody who works out of their office. Here's a list, short list of some people that work away, and like I tried to say before, is all they need to do is go and start naturally writing about where they do their work. That was really the cause of this whole thing. In the development of the plugin, was not only wasn't me not wanting to spend to be on other people's networks, but when Google gives a business a listing, they give the business a listing in their local area, and because we had a much farther reach into the marketplace than our immediate suburb, is I really needed to develop a way to write naturally, use geolocation, and naturally write about the places where we work. And what I found from working with the guys in the call center at the home remodeler is, not only would people be calling in for, hey, I want my free estimate, but they were able to get the clients on the phone, on the website, and actually search actual projects that were performed in the neighborhood where these people lived. And you talk about social proof. There's no greater social proof when you're thinking of having your roof replaced on your house, and you can see on a map 10 roofs that same company already had done a replacement on in your neighborhood. Then that's the ultimate in social proof. And the ability to potentially generate backlinks, share with one click on networks like Facebook and Google Plus and tweets. So it becomes a really powerful system. And I know your people are dying to buy it, and I'm dying for them to have it. And it's just a little bit frustrating, so I do appreciate their patience.
Yeah, it's
We knew we were going to have some interest in the plugin. I didn't know it was enough to crash their their system.
all right. So I see some people got in, some people still can't get in. How do you get the bonuses? You get them automatically through the link. So I know for and let's see. Simon is in. What are the bonuses? The bonuses. Can you cover the bonuses again, Jeff? I know there's the mobile.
You were the one who
consulting
covered
theme.
them. It was the
Okay.
it was the consultant theme, and was it a webinar?
Yeah, and so the consulting theme, and then as well the webinar that we're going to be doing with you guys. So the webinar is going to be available for anyone who gets in on this, but Ronald says I have to sleep sometime. No more webinars. So yeah, I apologize. I know a couple people are very frustrated with this. I really apologize. Let me. Supposedly it's working maybe through some other people's links. Don't know exactly what is going on, but not too happy about it. Not happy at all. So I hope that that everyone is clicked on the buy button but not able to pay. Oh no, or no OTO. I can't, some people can't get the OTO, so that as well. All right, I think maybe we'll try product pay next time. I've been hearing that product pay is getting better, getting better and better. So we'll see. We'll maybe do our next product on product pay. Now let's see. Say it's waiting for, what is the OTO again? All right, database errors still. Go ahead.
The OTO is at an unbelievable price. Is a developer's license for the plugin, which allows your users to use it on unlimited websites, as well as an unlimited license for the Rabbit theme with the one-click install, which is the theme that we showed in the presentation. And also, I have a nifty CSV to HTML tool, as well as geodata for the USA, USA only. And basically, if you have a user that is in the Chicago suburbs, it allows you to go grab an area code, one-click import it into this tool, and generate HTML tables that you can just paste into WordPress. So it's a real time saver, and it's we have all the data as well as the tool for the USA only. That also, we have a infographic for people who step up and buy the OTO.
And the OTO is it at $67?
I can't remember if it's either was $65 or $67.
Okay.
So.
And that's an unlimited.
Unlimited lifetime updates to the plugin, lifetime updates to the theme.
Okay. Okay. and definitely, I know some people kind of are looking at the jump, hey, from $10 to 65, but just kind of want to also reiterate a little bit, and thank you for being so patient with us. people do give away a lot of stuff on the Warrior Forum, and I know some people are just used to buying like $7-10 products, but I'm sure for you guys this must have taken a long time to develop, and so a couple people are asking how long will this be available. I think yeah, with the OTO you might be able to get it later, but I'm not sure if it's on a dime, so I have to ask. I do have to ask.
Jason would be the one to answer that. I do know for people that are having trouble accessing the OTO, we do have a link in the members area to the OTO in case it was missed